We've been trying to tackle or end rough sleeping in the United Kingdom, since the 70s is the first time it became a big national issue. And there's never been a meaningful and measurable definition of what success would look like.
Before we started this work, we had our main metric for measuring rough sleeping, which was the annual rough sleeping snapshot.
Every local authority would go out in October or November, and they would count the number of people they saw on the street, and that was the data set. This data set is monthly. It's off the 8 indicators.
We've engaged every local authority. We've got data back from every local authority in England as well, so we can start to see the trends in terms of where we are with prevention, rare, brief and non-recurrent.
We've really driven forward what was a very complicated piece of work and frankly quite an ambitious piece of work to develop a single and consistent framework for understanding rough sleeping data that had never been done before beyond just the number of people seeing sleeping rough in a single night.
So this project set out a meaningful and measurable definition of ending rough sleeping means it is prevented, or it is rare, it is brief, it is non-recurring. One of the things I think is really special about this project is it's been genuinely a collaboration and a co-creation project. There's been no one in charge.
As an early adopter, I think we've definitely had a lot of influence. We've talked together, we've shaped what we think should happen, we've tested it and we've tweaked it when it hasn't quite worked the way we thought it would. So yeah, I feel like we've been very involved and our experience has been used really positively.
I think the biggest thing it's going to be able to do for everybody across the UK is actually understand the picture of rough sleeping, which I think people haven't been able to get before.
One of the main things I've learned in this process is that big ideas that seem very, very difficult can actually work. The positivity of everybody on the project team and actually the wider local authorities who joined us at various meetings that we've had, town hall events, has been very, very positive, and things can happen if you've got the right people in the right positions doing the right things.
This was genuinely thought up by a partnership of equals, and that's one of the things we think made it work, was that we had the role of the CHI being a convener to the project, bringing everyone together, providing some of that expertise around data. The local authorities actually bringing the practical, operational, these are our data needs and this is what's realistic and what's not. And then you had national governments sort of initially being the sponsor, basically saying, great, we back this, and if it works, we'll take it nationwide. And I think that's what made it quite unique and why we think it's going to have the impact that we hope it has.